Hello students, today is March the 18th, 2016. It's Friday. Here are your top announcements. First of all, we have new email. You have your same email, but if you put in the same address instead of at TennesseeOnlinePublicSchool.org, if you just put at tops.education or at tops.ninja, all three of those will work for your email. So, that includes signing on. When you go to sign in to Gmail or Google Apps, if you put in, for example, if your name's John Smith, if you put in SmithJ at tops.ninja, then your password, that's going to get you signed on to your email. Pretty cool, huh? Caps and gowns and guest list. If you're a senior who's going to be attending graduation, walking across the stage, getting your diploma, you need to have your caps and gowns and guest list to Lindsay by April the 1st. No joke. It's not April Fool's joke. Testing schedule's been sent out to you for the Part 1 of Tennessee Ready. Those tests are from April 18th to April the 20th. You need to check the schedule, find out what class you're in, when it tests, and all of that, where you need to go, what you need to do when you get there. Remember, it's paper pencil this time, so you don't need to bring your laptop. If you have more questions about that, ask the state. Thought for the day. So this is, since grades, go on today for the first 9 weeks, and then you'll be able to check those Monday. We always get the good old question, well, what can I do to bring up my grade? Well, there's nothing you can do right now to bring up your grade, so that's the answer to that. But there might be, like for next 9 weeks, you might turn over a new leaf. I made almost an identical announcement at the end of the semester saying, hey, stop asking what you can do to pass, start out your next semester the right way. So here are some things that successful students at TOPS do. So, first of all, successful students, they start their work on Monday. They don't wait till Tuesday or Wednesday or whatever. They get started Monday morning early, or even Saturday, Sunday, but they start it early. That way they have plenty of time to finish. They take notes. They don't watch a video and just sit there and try to remember everything. They actually, why is it going that far? They actually take notes so that they can look at those notes when they're doing the work or whatever and really understand what the concept is. They ask questions, meaning when they have a question, they either write it down and email their teacher a bunch of questions, or they just email their teacher immediately a question and wait for the answer, then go on to work on something else until they get the answer from that question. Or they save their questions and just go to office hours and get them all answered at one time. But I've heard so many students say, well, I just didn't want to act like I didn't understand because that made me feel dumb. It's not how it works, right? How this works is that you're not sitting somewhere getting your questions answered immediately, so you have to do it this way. There's nothing dumb about it. The only dumb thing is not asking questions. So if you're afraid of looking dumb, then stop refusing to ask questions, because that looks really dumb, if that's what you're worried about. Attend office hours. I don't know how many students I've heard in math, like, well, yeah, we're going to get a tutor. I'm like, well, do you ever go to office hours? Well, no. That's tutoring. Free. And your teacher is wanting to do it. And it's the same person who's teaching the class, so you can know that they know what they're talking about. That's another thing that kind of grinds my gears, if you will, is that, students will do everything but, a Google Hangout with their teacher once a week. Revise. This is particularly for writing, but you don't just dash something off and turn it in and expect it to be the best work you could do. Successful students at TOPS will go back through their paper, correct mistakes, read it again, make sure it's exactly what they want to say, or they'll go back through their math and make sure they followed all the steps and check those and everything. And yeah, it's work, but it's supposed to be. So revision is a really big part of turning in high quality work. And lastly, go slow and steady. Successful students at TOPS are not obsessed with finishing as quickly as they can. I know that sounds counterintuitive to everything that you could possibly imagine about school, but if you want to be a really successful student, like a straight A student, then you go slow and steady, you work at a good pace, you go ahead in your mind and you understand that you're going to commit 6.5, 8 hours a week to every subject, and you go slow and steady, revise your work, take notes, all of those things. So basically what I'm telling you is that successful students at TOPS are just being responsible and more interested, or they feel a responsibility to school rather than everything else. So they're focused on school, getting it done, doing it right, going slow, not turning in stuff to get it turned in, but really trying to learn the material and then turning in the best product that they possibly can. So if you ask me right now, what can I do to make my grade better? Those things will make your grade better. And those things will help you learn more. And those things will help you understand what it's like to really do quality work. So, hope you all have a great weekend. I think it's going to be ugly this weekend if you want a weather update. But whatever. Have fun, rest, relax. Next week's a 4-day week. Good Friday is Friday, so the office will be closed. Teachers won't be available and that sort of thing. But y'all have a good weekend, and your grades should be posted at some point this weekend, but don't start harassing me about it until Monday. You can check those on PowerSchool. Have a great day.